Hello, everybody, and welcome to Yakuza 3 Remastered. I'm Robin and Andrew Jack without a C. Last time, we didn't have my mother here. This time we do. Look at this. Look at those emotes. Look at those emojis that you can get if you subscribe. Give me your subscription monies so that you can say hi to my mother the way God intended. Anyway, we were just talking about Overlord in the chat, which, if you would like to join for these little conversations, you can. You just show up for the stream when we go live, and it's a good time. Lark has handed me a beverage. Ooh, a mango chainsaw liquid death. Thank you very much. I love these.
You're very welcome. It's the last one.
The last one.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Enjoy.
We are privileged bitches. Anyway, hello. I hope everybody's well. Lindsay is eating egg. Delicious egg. Get your eggs here. So we started Yakuza 3 last time. What's been going on? We had this big jump forward in media res where a couple people got shot. And we don't know really why, other than there's this Okinawan land deal. So we teleport back to just after the event of Yakuza Kiwami 2. People are still licking their wounds. The streets are still getting cleaned up from the Goryu clan tearing ass across Kamurocho. We, of course, play Kazuma Kiryu, and with Haruka in tow and helping us out, we opened up a new orphanage in Okinawa, which apparently is being sought for development of either a new resort or an American military base. And Kiryu, standing his ground, has decided, nah, if you were a true Yakuza, you wouldn't do this. If you really cared about this land, you would do everything you could to protect it. So you can fight me. I don't want to fight you, but I won't hold back if you try me. So that's where we left off. And we just talked to the leader of I can't remember the family name, but we just talked to the clan that's in Okinawa. We met Rikia, who seems to be a good boy. He's kind of adorable. He's like a little chihuahua. He's really, really tough, but tiny. Anyway, we were on a chapter break, so we are going to hop right into the story. The important thing to remember is that Kiryu's never ever killed a person, not ever in his life. Kiryu's never killed a person. Kiryu's never killed a person. Kiryu's never killed a person. Kiryu's innocent.
民自党が衆議院での通過を目指している沖縄米軍基地拡大法案のキーマン、田宮隆三防衛大臣と同時に開発が進められているリゾート開発の責任者、鈴木義信国土交通大臣が今日揃って現地沖縄へ視察に訪れました。日本防衛の鍵とも言われる弾道ミサイル防衛システム、通称新 BMD システムの導入を目指す田宮氏。一方これまで沖縄米軍基地拡大法案に一貫して反対する
you're probably going to not remember a lot of these names, but we are going to see some of these characters
リゾ
throughout
ート
the
の開
story.
発を推し進めてきた鈴木氏。意見の異なる両大臣揃っての沖縄訪問に政財界からの注目が集まっています。田宮氏の現地到着に先駆け、空港前には基地の拡大に反対する市民が大勢詰めかけ、範囲を示すビラを配るなどする
Is that audio doubling up?
鈴木氏は
Because
リゾー
it's
ト
the
開発に
TV?
よる内需拡大を支持する
Or
地
because I
域
did
財
something
界
wrong?
関係者に迎えられ、開発候補地の視察へと向かいました。田宮氏の米軍基地拡大法案、鈴木氏のリゾート開発、ともに現地でも意見が割れており、法案成立に向け、両大臣とも各方面との調整が必要と思われます。
確かに BMD の導入は今の日本にとっては重要なことです。しかしこれ以上沖縄に日本防衛のための犠牲を払わせるわけにはいきません。それを少しでも軽減するためにも内需拡大を見据えてリゾートを開発することでなんとか地域の振興に貢献していきたいと、そう考えているわけです。
国を守ることは私の責務だ。それ以上言うことはない。
空港到着後、
Damn.
インタビューに応じた
I wonder who the bad guy is in this situation.
タミヤ氏は足早に車に乗り込み、現地の視察へと向かいました。突然の両大臣の沖縄訪問に、野党からは鈴木氏の沖縄リゾート開発にタミヤ氏が便乗す
Hey,
る形
Caden.
で
Good to
強
see
引
you.
に米軍基地拡大法案を進めようとしているのではないかと疑問の声が上がっています。地元の住民の反応はどうなんでしょうか。
基地がまた拡大するのは嫌だけど、リゾートで沖縄が潤うんだったらまあいいのかなって。
お隣の国がミサイルを撃つっつったって沖縄じゃなくて東京とかを狙うわけでしょ。タミヤさんはさ、結局沖縄のことなんか考えてないんだよ。
They do a surprisingly good
次期
job
総
of
裁候補と
replicating
して呼び声の
Japanese
高い
broadcast
鈴木
TV.
タミヤ両氏の沖縄での行動に今後も注目が集まります。
Hey,
続い
AJ.
てのニュー
Good
ス
to
です。
see you.
今のニュース、ここの立ち退きの話なのかな。
All right. I say it's the resort guy who's evil because nation first makes me want to chew glass. But also American military bases. But also, all these people are responding as if it's like, well, I guess if I have to have two bad choices, I'll go with the less bad one. It's like, it's gonna be weird. It's gonna be weird. But it's okay. We'll figure it out. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Can't stay for too long. We're going to do a thing with B's coworkers in a bit. Well, I'm glad you came by when you did. Time to tiger drop some gentrification and Amerification. Hell yeah. Let's see. Yep, I think I'm caught up. So, let's go. You talked to those guys in the truck, right? How'd it go? They wanted to buy us out, but I turned them down. Somehow, I doubt that's the end of it, though. Oh. Uncle Kaz, are we gonna have to leave Okinawa? Don't worry, Haruka. I'm not gonna let that happen. Trust me. Everything's gonna be fine. Okay. I believe you. Alright. Oh, I almost forgot. What's up? Well, it's probably nothing, but Shiro's been kind of down since he got home from school. I wonder why. Did you ask him what was wrong? Yeah, but it didn't seem like he wanted to talk to me. Okay, I'll give it a shot. Thanks for letting me know. So, now we're going to find one of the kids. Third option. Both these guys get drop-kicked and the show remains an adorable orphanage. Hell yeah. Coffee time to finish off breakfast for dinner. Hell yeah. That might be Shiro. But let's double check. These kids seem fine. Pick up a worm. Going for the less awful option always ends with no more awful options ever. Experience has taught me this. I woke up like, I feel fine. Vaccine can't do shit to me. But then I was virtually unable to move from the couch all day. I'm really sorry. Oh, we got a couple of pictures to check out. Hey. First, let's, oh, I think did I mess up something? I did. Okay, there we go. First, let's check out cat. It is cat time. And it's a very good cat time. Look at that fluff. Look at that fluff! Just stick your face in it. Also, we never got around to showing something that Judge gave us, last time, which was Kaoru Sayama as a pro wrestler. I wasn't given details on who made this, so if you know, please, please, please send me the information for the credit so I can make sure it goes in the YouTube description at the very least. But yeah, that's good stuff. I love it. Okay, let's get back to the game. I got a Hep B and COVID jab. My arm feels like it's gonna fall off like a lizard. Ooh, ouch. Goji, have you seen Shiro around? Nope. What about you, Riona? I haven't seen him either. Maybe he's off playing somewhere. Anyway, this boy in my class, Okada-kun? Yeah, that's not our business. You girls have any idea where Shiro is? I don't know. Eddie-chan? Izumi-chan? Nope. Nuh-uh. I saw Taichi and Mitsuo playing on the beach. Maybe he's with them. I'll go take a look. Thanks, Ayako. We're going to continue to just, like, not even acknowledge the kid in the room because we got stuff we need to do. And his feelings will be gotten to in due time. We are the best dad ever. The floof has been mastered. Why have to be? Because my medical records are so sketch. IDK when my last one was. Yeah, I gotta get something similar. I probably had it, so I gotta take a panel. Which means I gotta test if I ever got it. Ooh, old suspension. Okay. Alright, now let's head back over to these two goblins. Hey, is Shiro with you too? Hiya! Taichi bomb! Ow, don't hit so hard, Taichi! There's more where that came from. Taichi explosion! I asked you a question, Taichi. Come on, Uncle Kaz. Can't you see we're busy here? Just take a break for 1 second. Do either of you know where Shiro is? Maybe in our room? We asked if he wanted to play with us, but he said no. Taichi blast! Hey, no fair! I wasn't ready! Glad you kids are full of energy. Just try not to get hurt, okay? We'll be careful. Never careful. Guess I'll take a look inside. I love these goblins. Anyway. Oh, hey. There's this kid here. We should talk to him. Hey there, Shiro. Everything okay? I'm fine. You don't look fine. Everyone else is having fun outside, but you're sitting in here all by yourself. Next to the trash bin. Shiro, do you want to be in the trash bin? I could pick you up and push you in it. Maybe you'll feel more at home. Anyway, are you sure you're okay? Just leave me alone. Did something happen at school? No. Does your stomach hurt? Not really. Well, there's only one other possible thing it could be, so... Does this have to do with a girl? What do you mean? Well, you're at the age that boys start... That's not it! Just... leave me alone, okay? Guess I was wrong. Doesn't look like he wants to talk. Maybe the other kids would know something. Kind of wore out my voice doing karaoke last night, and I think it's the perfect Kiryu tone now. Taichi is a bit of a rapscallion, but he got the spirit. Ayako. Well, what's up, Uncle Kaz? Is this about Shiro? Yeah. Something's definitely up. Do you know if he's having trouble at school? I'm not sure. We're not in the same grade. Have you heard anything, Izumi-chan? Nope. We're in different classes, so... Right. Want me to try asking him? No, it's okay. If he's going to open up to anyone, it'd probably be another guy. I'll give it another shot. Are you gay? Because if you are, I'll tiger drop anyone giving you grief for it. He would! Sometimes you just gotta sing your throat out. I sang 4 whole-ass songs last night, and I belted them. And I did better than I usually do on all of those songs, so I'm really happy. Hey, something's up with Shiro. You two know if anything happened to school? I don't. We barely see each other most days. What about you, Rihanna? Same. He's in a way lower grade than me, so our classes are really far away. Sorry. It's alright. Want me to figure out what's wrong, Uncle Kaz? How are you gonna do that? Easy. I'll just put him in a headlock. That'll get him talking in no time. Hey, that's a good idea. I bet I could take him too. I'm starting to understand why he doesn't want to play with you. You should be looking out for Shiro, not trying to beat him up. Being an older sibling is all about. I thought you knew better. Never mind. I'll do it. And keep your hands to yourself, Koji. You're just gonna make things worse. Alright. It's like, very immediately just like, come on, guys. I'm trying to solve a problem that I am now increasingly suspicious you caused. Past looking askance pose. It's so good. It's such a simple, like, tilt head down thing, but it's so effective. Economy! Daichi, me too. Not now, Uncle Kaz. I was just about to go in for the body slam. Give the games a rest and listen. All right. What's up? It's about Shiro. Wait, he wasn't in our room? He was, but he won't talk to me. He's just sitting curled up in the corner. Yeah, he's been doing that a lot lately. What? Why? Probably because he's getting bullied. Bullied? How do you know? I found him crying in the boys' room at school a couple of weeks ago, so I asked him what was wrong. And that's when he told you about the bullying. Yeah. I think it's been getting worse, though. What makes you say that? Well, I thought it'd be funny to barge in on him when he was taking a bath, but he had bruises all over his body. And he doesn't do sports or nothing, so he wouldn't have gotten them from that. Did you tell a teacher? Nuh-uh. Bullying always gets worse if you tattle. Besides, I've heard enough. I'll talk to the teacher myself. Wait, Uncle Kaz, I don't know if that's such a good idea. Nope, speed dial. Ryukyu Elementary, Hashimoto speaking. Hi there. My name is Kiryu from Morning Glory, and the orphanage, right? You must be the guardian for all those poor kids. And who are you exactly? Oh, just one of the teachers here at the school. Perfect. I'm actually calling about one of my kids, Shiro. Could I speak with his teacher? That would be me. What seems to be the problem? Well, I have reason to believe he's been getting bullied. Bullied? What evidence do you have of that? Is this some kind of joke? Trust me, I'm not the joking type. Seriously. There's like 3 other games that precede this, though you would probably only know 2. The other one's not made yet. Like, you'll be able to get to play it in like 2016. Whatever. It's Shiro's holed up in his room right now, not talking to anyone. Apparently there have been bruises on his body, too. I assure you, there is no chance such awful behavior would take place at our school. And what about the other orphans? Who knows what those kids of yours get up to without parents around to keep them in check? What did you say? Honestly, I am sick and tired of all these nervous parents whining to me about their children. Raising them is your responsibility, not mine. I suppose your case may be a lost cause. Goodbye, Kiryu-san. Beep, beep, beep. Children, I may be going to jail for a while. If you hear anything about me on the news, just know he had no chance. What was his problem? Uncle Kaz? Don't worry, Taichi. I want to make sure this never happens again. But it's okay. I'll get Shiro to talk. You fucks are allowing one of my kids to be bullied, and I will wreck you like I can't wreck those kids. Pretty much. The idea that anyone views Kiryu as much of a jokester is still hilarious. Especially with his voice, like, so that teacher has chosen the way of pain. Shiro, I want you to tell me what happened. You can trust me, Shiro. Please. All I want is for you to be happy. You and everyone else here. I'm not just going to stand around doing nothing when you're so clearly in need of help. Come on, just tell me what's going on. Is someone bullying you? Alright. I'll go have a talk with your school. You can't! Why not? I already spoke to your teacher, but he wasn't a whole lot of help. Shiro. Come on, give me something. Nope. Nothing. So, we're going to deal with it with our fists. Why doesn't Shiro want me going to his school? There has to be a reason. Maybe I could just cut out the middleman and talk to this bully's parents directly. Daichi seems to know a lot about what's been going on. He might be able to point me in the right direction. I love that we're playing a big damn crime boy game, and yet we're unraveling a bullying incident. Daichi. Oh, Uncle Kaz. Don't tell anyone about this, but do you think you can find out who's been bullying Shiro for me? I already know. That's what I was trying to tell you before. Who is it? Some kid named Yoshinori, but what? It's kind of complicated. Yoshinori is the son of Shiro's teacher, Hashimoto. What? Are you sure? Hashimoto would be in big trouble if he admitted his own son was a bully. So I don't know if he'll ever fess up. Well, I really need to get involved. Now I really need to get involved. I'd better check with Shiro again to make sure. Look, Kaz, don't worry. I've dealt with worse. Seriously. If you knew the shit I was up to 6 months ago, your head would spin. Shiro, Aichi told me all about what's been going on. Has the teacher's son really been bullying you? Yeah. Why didn't you tell me sooner? Please, Shiro. I need you to talk to me. But Yoshinori, he said his dad plays golf with Akaska sensei from the city council. And he'd get them to shut Morning Glory down if I tattled on him. Guess the apple doesn't fall far from the tree. It's okay, Shiro. Don't cry. I'm not crying. I'm just frustrated. Yoshinori only picks on kids when he knows they're not going to fight back. It's not right. Don't worry. Morning Glory is not going anywhere. Huh? I promise. So the next time he tries to mess with you, I want you to stand up for yourself. You hear me? Uh-huh. The next day. I figured out why Shiro's so down, but that's not enough. I've got to fix this somehow. The only way a man can fix anything. With his fists. Everything okay, Kiryu-san? You look kind of worried. Hi there, Miara-san. It turns out Shiro's been getting bullied at school. What? Who would go after a sweet kid like Shiro-kun? I'd like to give them a piece of my mind. Well, it's a kid named Yoshinori, but his dad's the real problem. Apparently, he's pretty tight with Akaska-sensei. Meaning, if I don't go about this the right way, I'll get city council to come shut my orphanage down. Really? That doesn't seem like the Akaska-san I know. Wait, you know him? Of course! He's famous around these parts. Well, as famous as a city councilman can be. Anyway, he's definitely the honest type. Not the kind of guy to use his position to settle grudges. Why don't you go talk to him? He loves chatting with his constituents, so I'm sure he'd be willing. Even so, I can't just go marching into City Hall over this. Maybe if there was somewhere else I could run into him. Whoa, just so it happens. Oh, why don't you try the golf course? Why the golf course? That's where he spends most of his free time. They say he wouldn't be caught dead without his trusty set of clubs. Apparently he loves it so much he forgets to eat sometimes. But golf balls can't fill an empty stomach, you know. Yes, I can. What? Don't worry about it. I wonder how he even finds time to work. Second that, Kiryu-san. Anyway, the monorail's the best way there. Just get off at the golf course station and you're golden. Thanks a ton, Miara-san. Time to go find out if those rumors are true. But you've never killed a person? Yes, that is true. Incidentally, your teacher had an accident. He fell onto my fists a bunch of times. Kiryu, there are problems you can't tiger drop into submission. That is the dumbest thing I have ever heard. Oh, Mike the bully. Yes, I had a PNHA moment. Listen, I am once again around a whole bunch of weebs. So I'm starting to also have these moments. Oh, Hashimoto-sensei, it was shit knowing you. Hey, Judge! How you doing? I hope you're doing good. We got to show off the picture you shared last time of Kaoru as a pro wrestler. So thank you for that. Do you happen to know who made it? If you want, you can drop the details in the chat. You can now take a taxi or monorail trip to the golf course. So, we just had a whole bunch of sub-stories open up. So even though our dear, 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 dear child is getting bullied, we're gonna go have some fun. So, let's start here. Why won't you tell me where Takia is? A man came by and took him. I don't know what to tell you, Kurumi-san. He said he was a friend of yours. He even had me listen to a message you'd left on his phone asking him to pick up Takia for you. Ooh, Himamina02 is who we were talking about. Well, hell yeah. Be sure to check out their art because they put up some more stuff that, hey, very good. Even though you have to go to X for it, I'll just show it to you now. Whoop, look at that. That's just great, honestly. That's good stuff. We'll be learning about some of those characters a bit later, I think. Shiro, hang on while I beat Virtua Fighter again. Seen here drawing a bunch of other wrestling Yakuzas. But I did no such thing. New message. What does it say? We have Takia. If you want him back, come get him alone and leave the Kamuro PD out of it. Oh, Takia, I can't lose you. I don't know what to do. Wait, Kamuro? We're in Okinawa, motherfucker. Sounds like there's been a kidnapping. I should go see if she needs help. Also, Miss Tatsu versus Kaoru. Ooh. Oh no. Okay, yeah, I gotta expand this one. I gotta look at the art. So once again, this is Himamina02 on X. It's good stuff. Oh, I love it. Oh, I love art. I love getting to see good art. Miss Tatsu as not a cop prevails. Exactly. Besides, who's gonna beat Miss Tatsu? Nobody. Sorry, I couldn't help it over here. Did you say your child has been kidnapped? Sorry, who are you? I'm Kiryu, and I run the Morning Glory Orphanage just down the road. The kid's been abducted. Well, you can understand my concern. Oh, so you're a teacher? All I know is that Takia was taken from the hospital. And I just got a ransom note. We have Takia come alone. But it's far too dangerous. We need to alert the authorities. If I called the police and they hurt my darling Takia, I'd never be able to live with myself. What on earth should I do? The police can't help you. Trust only my fists. Please, Kiryu-san, can you help me? You take care of children every day. Surely you understand what I'm going through. I'm on it. You're a teacher? Sure. I do like to teach lessons. Okay, I'm on it. Let's go get Takia back. Oh, thank you so much. Be careful, okay? All right. Let's see how this is going to go down. I'm also going to arrange my sheet so I can like keep track of all of the sub-stories that we're going to be doing. Let's see. I want to make sure I got the right one. Yeah, I think we got this. Oh, maybe I never... Ooh, this is going to be interesting. Because I might not have everything. Unless... I'm using the wrong guide. Oh, no. Oh, that's fine. So. I'm going to make sure... Let's see. Yeah, there we go. That's the correct one. I think. Nope, that's still the wrong one. Damn it. Anyway. Is this the place? According to the text message, they should be waiting in a vacant parking area just ahead. An empty lot, huh? Alright. So, I guess we got choices. But I think we should just jump right in. Her dress is super cute. Like, she's adorable. We'll have the upper hand if we strike first. I'm going in. Hey, are you the punk who kidnapped Takia? Hand him over. Now. Who the hell are you? Gurumi's newest flame. Ah, well, that's just perfect, because you're about to get flamed. So, while we kick this guy's ass, I should probably mention, when they remastered these games, they actually went back and edited a bunch of things. In the original Yakuza 3, they cut a number of elements out of the game. Not too much, but they did remove a minigame, and the localization is a little bit different. They also renamed a bunch of sub-stories and reorganized them. So if you're following a guide, you're going to have a really hard time following what's going on, because you're going to get some confusion here and there. Oh god, oh god, oh god, I'm so sorry. Where's Takia? He better be okay. Huh? What's this dog doing here? Takia! Oh, my poor little baby. I was going to make it all better. Takia's a dog? Don't call him that. He's a very important part of my family. That's my son. Were you scared, my precious angel? Oh, don't be afraid. Mommy's here. I'm the one who gave you that rotten mutt, damn it. You were over the moon. Went on and on about how much you loved me. I still have the voicemail on my cell. Use that voicemail to trick the vet of all the... Use the voicemail to trick the vet of all the low-down, nasty things to do. You're twisted. But it worked, didn't it? Everything I did for one last chance to see you again. Now, that's just creepy. Imagine kidnapping for attention. Pull a stunt like this again and I'm going to the police. I can't thank you enough for all your help, Kiryu-san. It's not much, but please, take this. Hey, free money. What should I do? I won't tell you how to feel, but if you ask me, you really need a better way to express yourself. Oh, I love that. Okay. Next sub-story go. Let's see. Well, we'll be going right over here. Hey, bud. Hey, what's wrong? You look like a vein's about to pop. Oh, well, I probably shouldn't be bothering a random stranger with this, but business hasn't been so good lately. You mean at this cabaret club? That's right. I'm the manager here, and it's a long story. Hey, would you mind if I asked you for some advice? Sure, why not? Thank you. Oh, I'd make you stand in the street, so... I'd hate to make you stand in the street, so let's talk inside. Actually, there's a girl named Natsume who works at this club. She's the #1 hostess in the roster. She's pretty, she brings in the crowd. She's even got a wealthy members of the elite wrapped around her finger. It's unbelievable. Oh, that's a good thing, right? Well, not exactly. Natsume has started using her status as a leverage to influence the club's business decisions. On top of that, she's developed a terrible attitude at work, and it seems she wants me fired from the club. Oh, why don't you fire her first, then? I can't do that! She's responsible for so much of our revenue that losing her would completely be the end of us. Sassy as she is, I just don't understand how a person could start out with such passion and optimism, yet turn out so cold and conniving. Maybe if I wasn't such a fool of a manager. Oh, well, if it isn't our hard-working manager. Just what are you plotting over here? Oh, Natsume-chan. Oh, haven't seen you around here before. No, doesn't matter. I'm off to Hawaii as it is. Hold down the fort for me, okay? Hey, you can't just up and abandon us. This is your job. Not to burst your bubble, but my ride's almost here. Catch you later, Daddy-O. Daddy-O. He really has no control over her, huh? Hey, wait, I just had the best idea. Why don't you work at our club for a while? What? It'll be great. You come work for us, bring in some cash for yourself, and coach a fine young lady to knock Natsume off her throne. I have a hunch that she's the type that'll only come to her senses once she loses that top position. And I'll admit my leadership hasn't amounted to much, but I'm sure you've got the grit to get the job done, so when can you start? Well, I know this is spur of the moment. I technically have... No, wait. I don't have... I do have experience. I can do this. I will do this. Well, I don't know if I'll be of much help. I've only run the most popular club in Kamurocho. I suppose I could give it a shot. Ah, trust me, you'd be helping us out plenty. No, wait, Sotenbori. Oh, well that changes things. You're even more qualified. Allow me to introduce myself then. I'm Sakaki. And you are? I'm Kiryu. Kiryu-san, I'd like you to recruit a new hostess right away. Wait, I'm not going to be coaching the hostesses already working for you? I'm afraid all our other girls have fallen under Natsume's spell, so there won't be much you can do. It'd be far more effective to start with someone you brought in yourself, entirely from scratch, just fully educating them from beginning to end. I guess that makes sense. Also, here's some operating funds. Sorry, it's not much, but it'll be useful for at least a few major expenses. Let's hop right into it then. I'll have one of our staff members bring you up to speed. How about Koji? He'll know what to do. So, yep, another cabaret club. So, we're gonna be talking a little bit about how, again, like Judge brings this up, and I'll just recite it. Something else that's odd about Y3 compared to the rest of the games in the series is that you can actually fail sub-stories. If you say no thanks to some sub-stories, you just failed it right then and there. No way to redo it or go back to it later. Yeah. Do you know someone named Kirara? Because she looks like you. Sucks way less. If Kiryu ever gets out of orphanage running, you should try out being a life coach or therapist. Oh my god, yeah. So, I'm going to warn you now. The cabaret club sequences in 3 and 4, I can't remember if there's 1 and 5, I think there is. They're not good. They're just not good. They're not fun, they're not entertaining. I'm just letting you know in advance. We're still going to do them, at least to the basics, but you only have to complete this first girl, whoever it may be, to complete this sub-story. So, we can talk to like 5 different girls and bring them in off the street. But I'm telling you, it's not like we can game the system and just plow right through everything. It'll be great. Hello, I'm Koji, one of the staff members here. It's truly a pleasure to meet you. Likewise. I'm Kiryu. I'll be assisting you going forward, Kiryu-san. Now, let's recruit a new hostess. Okay, what should we do first? Simple. All you need to do is look for charming girls in downtown Ryukyu and approach them. Sure, at least some of them are qualified to work here. Kiryu-san, if you see someone who's a good fit, please bring her over to the club. We only have room for 1 extra staff member, so please make sure you bring someone who genuinely interests you. Well, I'll be leaving it to you. Thank you for your help. So we're not going to get into the full thing until we actually find a girl. I don't tell you when you can do this. Like, they don't tell you, there's no flag for it, you just have to kind of find them. Let's head down to where another sub-story is. We're going to cut through the parking lot just because. Let's see, is there anything glittering around? Doesn't look like it. But I think we have to go down to the shopping arcade. You're not going to run me over, right? Yeah, we're good. Hey, got a minute? Ran into me a while ago, you know? You gonna pay for my clinic visit or what? Hey, say something, asshole. Yeah, not happening. Ow. Dude. Let me hit you with a chair. There we go. Anyway, he's out of health. We're gonna keep making use of weapons wherever we can, because it's a good time. Hey, bud. Yeah, you stay scaled. You stay wheel scaled. I appreciate everyone just understanding that's about to pop off and just scattering. Yep. Oh no, did I hurt you? I'm real sorry about that. This is enough to cover your visit to the doctor. A squeaky clean platinum nail. We want to pick up materials wherever we can, because it's going to be handy later on when we get into weapon modification. Oh, hey. Hey, you're not from Okinawa, are you? Did you come here from Tokyo? Yeah. I knew it. I've never seen anyone from Okinawa wear expensive leather shoes with pointy toes like that. Can you really tell where I'm from just from my shoes? Never mind that. Anyway, I've always wanted to visit Tokyo. Maybe you could tell me about it? I'll get you something to make up for it, promise. Yeah, absolutely. Let's do it. So, we don't really need to worry about what we say here, but sure, I guess I could spare a few minutes. Yay! There's a bar like right near here, so let's grab some drinks and talk away. I'm Kaede Anya. You can just call me Kaede. I'm Kiryu. I used to live in Kamurocho, if you've heard of it. One of the seedier parts in Tokyo. Nope, definitely don't know it. I'm so jealous, though. Closest I've ever gotten was a field trip to Kyoto. I mean, there's so much to love about Tokyo, right? All we got here in Okinawa is fish and salty air. I don't know. I think Okinawa has its charms. But it's nothing compared to Tokyo. Ah, gee, I sure wish I could live up there, but I guess I'm just hearing about it is a good start for now. Sure. What do you want to know? Well, if I'm going to move up there, I would have to find a place to live, right? How much is rent? So, she wants to move to Tokyo, so we got to make sure she knows, yeah. This is how much it's going to cost you. Don't play around with it. The studio goes for around 100,000 yen. What's a studio? Like a photography studio or something? How would you live in a place like that? It just means a one-room apartment. You don't really need much more than that if you're living alone. Trust me. 100 grand for just one room? But you can get a whole house down here for that price. Jeez, people in Tokyo must spend their entire income on rent alone. Not everyone, but I suppose some do, yeah. Anyway, next question. If I do end up living in Tokyo, should I bring my car with me? Everyone's always driving around the city on TV and stuff. I'd never be able to shop without a car anyway. Plus, how would I even get around? I drove into town today after all. Yeah. Ditch the car. Trains will take you everywhere you need to go. How am I going to do all my shopping like that, though? Am I supposed to spend half my time on a train just to go buy some fish? There's more than just trains, by the way. We also have a subway, taxis, buses, anything you could need. We have a magnificent transportation infrastructure, funded very heavily by a good tax rate and plenty of infrastructure improvements throughout the country. So, really, it's the best place, especially if you don't want to use a car, which are incredibly toxic to the environment. And honestly, bicycling is also very viable. Besides, there are stores everywhere, so half the time you won't even need to get on a train at all. I mean, I guess, but it's so hard to imagine life without a car. Game came out in 2009. From what I've heard, the housing situation hasn't particularly improved. No, it has not. Oh, there you are, Kaede. I knew I'd find you here. Oh, Momichi-chan. Sure do know me well. It's not hard to guess when you always go to the same bar. So, who's this? This is Kiryu-san. He's from Tokyo. We were just chatting. You're still thinking about moving? I'm sorry about my friend here, sir. She's so starstruck by the big city. We keep trying to tell her that she won't last a minute up in Tokyo, but she refuses to listen. That's not true. I can't do it if I try, you know. Please, Kiryu-san, you know Tokyo best. Tell her why it would be such a bad idea. I'll help you move. And if you want to go, then go. You have to see for yourself whether you can make it or not. Kiryu-san, I knew you'd understand. I can understand why you're worried about her. But if you stop her from trying, she'll just end up resenting you guys. I suppose you're right. I'll manage, don't worry. And if I need help, I'll just keep Kiryus on the call. What? Is that okay? Well, I did tell you to go. Here's my number. Give me a ring if you ever need a hand. Wow, thanks. It's not much, but take this. A burger set. Okay, we're gonna go now. I'll take care of the tab. Honestly, she bought me a meal. Perfect. Sounds like Kaede will end up in Tokyo before too long. So, next up. Here's actually something I want to do here, but it's going to require us saving and potentially trying to find a very particular person who might not pop up. Like, it'll really depend. But let's see. Hey, what about her? As far as being a hostess goes, she might be a good fit. Let's see here. Well, we can talk to her and get started. I think she's adorable. Probably a good fit. She doesn't seem like a talker, and I doubt she knows all that much about the world, but I can tell she's very diligent. Maybe I should approach her. Yeah, let's do it. Gonna text Majima. Change of plans. Girl with overalls must survive. Rest of Kamurocho can take or leave. Abandon Daigo immediately. Okay. Let's see what I can come up with. Hello there. Hello there. Huh? Oh, what? You're talking to me? Yeah. Sorry if this is coming out of nowhere, but I find you absolutely fascinating. Could I have a moment of your time? You may. Actually, you know what? He did that very respectfully. Absolutely fascinating might be a little strong, but you know what? Like, the structure is good. What do you want to talk about? I'd like to introduce you to a job I think is perfect for you. Oh, are you a recruiter? For one of those cabaret clubs? Yeah, I am. At a club over on Hatsumachi. That sounds somewhat appealing. I mean, I could always use the work. Well, what are we waiting for? Show me this club of yours. With pleasure. Oh, and the name's Kiryu. Kazuma Kiryu. You haven't heard of me. Alright then, Kazuma Kiryu. You can call me Joe. I'm 21, I love to garden, and I'm licensed in CPR. Anyway, that's me in a nutshell. Take it or leave it. I already like her. She's our new bakery girl. Welcome to our club. We specialize in helping our hostesses reach the top of the industry. But first, we need to decide on a stage name for you. Something that would fit the persona you want to project. So we actually get to name her. So this is not uncommon in the field of cabaret clubs and similar fields here in the States. So kind of funny. Anyway, let's give her something good. There are 5 girls in this game. We should try and figure out a good theme to run with throughout here. Scoosh! That will be up to Lark. Jolene! Jolene! Jolene? Jolene! You know what? Jolene is too good. I've already started. Sorry about that. I don't know where that came from. Jolene. Jolene, huh? It's a good name. From now on, you'll use that while working at the club. In which case, I want to maintain this energy for all the other names. Awesome. I am very much looking forward to this. The karaoke curse strikes again. All right, let's get you changed into an outfit worthy of your grace and charm. See, as soon as you walk out that door, you'll be reborn as a head-turning queen of the night. Bro, I would sing the hell out of that if I had any talent. And it's a hard song, so like... Okay, so... Here's the thing about this game. There's a lot we can do to just like never have to change any outfit ever. So I'm gonna go with this. We're just gonna start here. So this is the menu that's going to cause you so much pain. For looks, smarts, and charisma, we have to increase those stats with training, which we'll see later. We have to manage motivation and stress. And the stats in the center, cute, flashy, gorgeous, and refined, are going to be based on the outfits we give her. This game doesn't care about all that. Oh, is that the new girl? Yeah, and you are? Maya. And you must be the new guy. I guess that makes me your senpai. Huh. Suppose I should teach you the tricks of the trade to help this job go smoothly. Otherwise, I wouldn't be much of a senpai, now would I? So, when it comes to doing well as a hostess, customer satisfaction is everything, right? Right. That's why it's important to get a grasp on the customer's preferences and do your best to satisfy them. You should be able to get an idea of what the guests want when you walk the floor. Anyway, just get out there and see what you can learn. Use your eyes and ears. So you're saying that I should gather information and coordinate Jolene's attributes and appearance. That way she can better satisfy the customers. Yep. Am I being a little too much? Either way, do your best and don't get stressed. Both of you guys. So, first part of this, and we'll discuss it as we go. In the top right, you'll see 3 segments of time. That will represent a full shift. What we do every time is we go out and we see people talking. I want a nice, gorgeous girl to come sit on my lap. She should be drop dead gorgeous. Let's see. I want to be floored by how gorgeous my girl is. So we know they want a gorgeous girl. Ideally, we are going to pay attention to that. We're not going to pay attention to that. Not in this game. It'll give us an early advantage, but it's not going to be worth it as we delve deeper. The way things work around here is our girls go out onto the floor a total of 3 times to serve customers. Each service is followed by a break period. During that time, you can train your hostess of choice and coordinate their appearance. I'll explain training another time. So we can continue to dress her up a little bit, and the better we do with her outfit, the better she'll do with customers. But her stats are still going to be really important to do to get as like high as possible. So we're gonna start with a lot of real basic stuff. We're not going to get too crazy, but we already know what we are going to be doing. This is the most basic stuff. And as we get more stuff, we will gladly play around just to show y'all what it looks like when you're doing things the way you're technically supposed to. Yeah, it's like all good stuff. And thankfully, like the stuff that like works for this game, not hard. It's good and simple. And if you ever play these games and you really just need every little bit of advantage you can get, Cyrix Z on GameFAQs writes some absolutely amazing guides, and even sometimes offers like little bits about like, hey, this is what it's like in Japan. This is where the stuff comes from. Like a lot of really simple things that I think are 100% like worth checking out. Especially if you just want to, I don't know, get through the game and like learn some neat trivia along the way. So yeah. So this costs a little bit too much, so we're going to take off the watch for now. And now we're under budget. And honestly, the default, this right here, doesn't look bad. We cower here beneath your gaze that sets the earth and sky ablaze. Have mercy at the end of days, Jolene. Shout out to girls. Doing great at stuff out there. Gotta be one of my favorite genders. Okay, and then we just go to the club and we let her do her business. So we can actually see her out and working when we look around. See? She's doing good. So we can just... I won't accept anything less than gorgeous. Shit, does that make me shallow? If you do bad, or if their stats are crap, they're going to be sitting there texting the whole time. We cower here beneath your gaze. Sets earth and sky ablaze. Have mercy at the end of days, Jolene. And then because we still can't train, we're gonna do another walkabout. And here's the thing that's really annoying. You have to do this walkabout. You can't just skip it. You can't just turn around and go back in the door. Because Kiryu will say, I haven't done my walk around yet. At least that's how it works in 4. I'm pretty sure that's how it works here too. They really make you waste time. Way to go, Jolene-san. You really got a nice aesthetic there. And I know for a fact the customer noticed too. Keep up the good work. We'll be #1 in no time. Thanks for your support. Of course. We hostesses gotta stick together, you know? What about my bully? I'm helping everyone so I can have the social roots to Tiger drop your teacher in front of his shitty kid. Exactly. Kiryu-san, Jolene-san's rank went up. I can tell you've both been putting a lot of work into it. Hope the excellent work. Let's all aim for the next milestone. So, we don't get total sales, but we did get 2 million yen out of it, which is pretty good. And we netted ourselves 17,000 yen. So now she's number 25. We want to get her to #1. And as you saw on the stats, she's nearly maxed out on everything. It literally does not matter what you do. So, I don't want to do this today. We're going to play the rest of that later. And we're just kind of going to do it all at once. It'll be a good time. It'll be worth it. But... well, actually, no. It's going to be a terrible time, and we're all going to get through it together. But... I'm hoping we can, like, really have some fun with it. Play around. Until then, let's see. Hey, dude. I ran out of money and got evicted from my apartment. I'm looking for a new place around here, but the rent is so damn high. You're going to help me out, buddy. 100,000 yen should just about cover it. You're going to spot me or what? I'll leave some spots on you. They'll be red, however. Ow. Okay, come on, dude. I just want to pick up something. He gets scared as soon as I pick up a bike. What a weenie. Bonk. And... bonk. And our stick is still good. I love it when our stick is so good. Hell yeah. Okay. Enough. I get it all right. You beat it into me. Man, you beat it into me so hard. I think I'm going to cry. Here, that's all I got on me. A fishy 5,000 yen.
Incoming tip from AJ. For $3. It reads, the rent is too darn high. This is why we must # give Robin enough dollars that she is forced to stop.
Thank you, AJ. That was a good one. And hey, if you want your messages read by a mysterious female robot voice on stream, all you gotta do is tip. I personally get such a huge kick out of them, so please. Hey, we're all in pretty bad moods, you know? Mind if we take it out on you? How's that look for? Maybe we should just try to kill you instead. Take this! Okay, what do we got? Ooh, yes. No! I wanted to hit you with the cutie statue. Come on, get up. There we go. I am not stopped yet. I will never be stopped. Oh god, we've got multiple Jolene bits. We're sorry. It's nothing personal. Yeah, sorry. A salty 20,000 yen. Your fists feel like they're made of rock. Your hand make all my joints go pop, and you ragdoll me with your tiger drop. Jolene, 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 Jolene. I'm begging of you, don't disturb her sleep. Jolene, 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 Jolene. With Snape while she still slumbers in the deep. Stop giving me the runaround, man. You're in the wrong here for owing all this money. And now you're gonna pay. Please, not my Awamori. It's the only thing keeping my family going. Fine, then I'll just take the land you're sitting on instead. Bring out the deed now. What? But my ancestors established this distillery generations ago. I can't just hand it over like that. Deed, huh? Maybe this has something to do with that resort development deal. What's going on here? You mentioned a land deed? Please help me. This guy's after my Awamori.
Huh?
I don't know who you are, where you came from, but you better stay out of our business. This has something to do with the resort development, and I'm afraid it is my business, too. I've taken somewhat of an interest in that issue. Huh? I ain't talking about any resort. This chump owes me a fat stack of cash. I was just telling him that if he can't pay up, then he can make good on his debt by giving me the deed to his land. That's what this is about. This is going nowhere. I'll let you off the hook today. Either pay up in full or bring me that deed. Your choice. Surprisingly decent for a loan shark, but still a loan shark. Thank you so much. You saved me from that brute. Not really. Sounds like you're still going to have to pay off that debt. Yes, of course. I did borrow all that money after all. But I didn't have a choice. If I hadn't taken out that loan, the distillery would have gone belly up. You run a distillery? That's right. It's a bar nearby where we make our own local spirits. Awamori, if you've never heard of it. Oh, my name's Matsushima. Kiryu. Good meeting you, Kiryu-san. A few years back, I borrowed 20 mil to try and expand my business. Compete with the other big distilleries in town, you know? And I take it the investment didn't pay off. Actually, it was a resounding success. But we age our Awamori for years to create the perfect flavor. Turns out, the deadline to pay back those loans came around while this most recent batch is still aging. When was the deadline? Actually, not for another year still, but now they're saying if I don't pay back the full 20 mil in a week, I'm gonna have to hand over the distillery. That's absurd. Don't you have a contract? How about that? I looked over the fine print, and it did say the lender has the right to demand repayment before the deadline. That's how they get you. Still, only a week? You must really be in a hurry. Only I had another year. I can pay it back for sure. What do you mean? Oh, that's when the Awamori will be ready for market. I'll be able to pay off my debt, no questions asked. I tried to explain that to the loan shark, but he kept insisting I pay them right now. Maybe if I could find that heirloom Grandpa told me about. What's this about an heirloom? Oh, just something my grandfather mentioned on his deathbed. He said if I was ever in trouble, I could sell out our extremely valuable family heirloom for extra cash. I don't have the slightest idea where it is. Or if it even exists, for that matter. I've heard that story before. Most family heirlooms don't end up being the windfalls people expect them to be. Why don't you talk to that loan shark again? Try to explain your current situation. That might be better than putting all your eggs in this heirloom basket. He already knows my situation. That's why he's demanding I pay now. He just wants to steal the distillery from me. And the stock of Awamori we have aging. That'll net him way more than just the 20 million I owe. Must have been his goal from the beginning, then. Set up the contract and go back on it and take not just distillery, but the booze, too. The family heirloom's my only hope. Apparently it's buried somewhere on the beach near some orphanage. Evening Pride, I think it's called, something like that. Wait, you mean Morning Glory? Oh, yeah, that's the one. You know it? Know it. I run the place. Never guessed there'd be buried treasure nearby, though. Oh, what luck! Fate must have brought us together. Please, would you consider helping me find this precious heirloom? I'll make it worth your time. I promise. Let's save your distillery. Awamori is an essential part of Okinawan culture, so I won't just stand by while you get threatened. Let's find that heirloom. Thank you so much. I can't believe you're really so willing to help a stranger like me. You're too kind. Thank me once we found the thing. So, do you have any other clues that could help us find this heirloom? I do, actually. Our family has a special song that tells us where the heirloom is hidden. The sound of crashing waves upon the sand so hot. A golden foam flows over the sacred turtle spot. Now the crashing waves must mean it's near the ocean. Makes sense. That would be the beach in front of Morning Glory. Yeah, that's definitely the place my grandpa mentioned to me. Problem is the second line. Golden foam flows over the sacred turtle spot. I think golden and turtle must be big hints, but I got no clue as to what it means. Me neither. For now, I guess let's take a look near Morning Glory. Yes, let's do that. Would you mind waiting here a moment before we head out? Why? I need to check on some of the awamori in the distillery to make sure it's all aging properly. When you're in the middle of a situation, you sure are passionate about your work. I may not make the best business decisions, but I'm damn good at making fine alcohol. In that case, stay here. I'll keep an eye on your stock. I'll go look for the treasure on my own. Thanks for being so understanding. If you find anything, please just call my cell. My number is 555-292-6674. That's 555-AWAMORI, if you couldn't tell. Right. I'll let you know what I find. Let's go ahead and take care of that right away. I always appreciate when localization crews make songs rhyme. It's a fun time, because it's extra work. It's so much extra work. Hey, bro, I'm extra bored right now. Too much time, no money, and nothing to do. How about you and me kill some time? Sure, why not? Who carries around a deed anywhere but Gravity Falls? Boop. Yeah, let's get rid of you. Bonk. So much work. And as somebody who's like still in the rudimentary phase of understanding Japanese, like I can pick up some baby language. I can do some very simple stuff, but oh my god, I can't imagine translating for that. And the localizers for Yakuza and Like a Dragon games are top notch for a lot of reasons. If we ever get to Yakuza 6, and we will get to Yakuza 6, we have some extra lore for you. Damn, that hurts. The hell is up with you, man? Look, I'm sorry, just let me go, all right? You got a cool old magazine. All right, so even though this is where our quest is taking us, we're actually going to we don't have to take it right away. So, precious, we don't need that. We don't need that. We can hold on to that. Where do you want to go? Hell yeah, I love cool old magazine. So good. So, let's first head to the beach. Let's meet at Turtle Rock after school tomorrow. Okay, what are we gonna play? Turtle Rock, huh? Random street goons used to get fucked up in Yakuza. Oh yeah, there's actually, I don't know if it's a glitch or intentional, but there's some model breaks that happen that are extremely fucking funny and also weirdly terrifying. So I don't know exactly which area is Turtle Rock. This one looks like it has a nice big shell, but I don't think that's it. Thank you, Robin. Thank you, Stream Monsters. Y'all have a good night. Thank you for coming by, AJ. It's good to see you, even though, like, you were short on time. So, we're gonna clean... Ooh. Hey, that looks right. What's that on the ground? Some junk. Go throw out the garbage. That looks a little turtly. And there's the look prompt. I guess it does look a bit like a turtle. Better give Matsushima a call. I have a stack of rice cakes right in front of me. I just want to eat one. Hello, Matsushima speaking. It's Kiryu. I found a rock on the beach that looks like a turtle. Neat! Anyway, thanks for telling me. But, oh wait, the treasure! What, really? Yeah, it's out in front of Morning Glory. Come see for yourself. Of course! I'll be right there. I hope this doesn't come through on the mic too much. I guess it does look like a turtle. If this is the one mentioned in the song, then this is the sacred turtle spot. Treasure's gotta be right under this rock. Lend me a hand, Kiryu-san. It's digging time. I love the single answer prompts. Dig. I'm just gonna be rustling this whole time. Sorry. The temptation was too real. Here goes nothing. Oh, I see something. Keep digging. Keep digging. Anybody want some ASMR? We'll see if I can pull this off. I'm just gonna get in close and crunch on a rice cake. Sorry. I don't, by rule, I don't snack on stream. But, they're right in front of me. And they've been right in front of me this whole time. Anyway, can't back down now. I think it's some sort of pot. Please, keep digging. Dig even deeper. Sorry, had another one. What's wrong with me? Anyway, you're mine, treasure. What the? There it is, Kiryu-san. Now a Mori pot. I see. A golden foam must cement awamori foam. After all, top-notch awamori produces a beautiful head of foam when you distill it. So this big family heirloom you were after is just a bottle of liquor. I don't think this will help you pay off that debt. Don't you see, Kiryu-san? This isn't any old bottle of liquor. It's an extremely old bottle of liquor. This awamori was still distilled in the 9th year of the Meiji era, which makes it over 130 years old. 130 years, huh? I'm not sure it's the miracle you seem to think it is. But it is. Right now, the oldest intact awamori in the whole world is just 140. We're nipping at their heels. You can't put a price tag on a vintage like that. So your ancestors crafted this masterpiece, then buried it to keep it safe. No wonder your family treated it like some kind of sacred treasure. And because all its years have been spent underground, it's extremely well preserved. I don't see any cracks either. Still, not sure it's worth the 20 million I owe. Hey, Matsushima, you trying to skip down to something? Don't tell me you followed me here. What's that you got there, huh? An awamori pot. Well, truth is, you shitting me? 130 years old? Assuming the date etched on the pot is correct. Yes. How about that? My boss is always going on about wanting to get his hands on a 100-year-old vintage. Is that why you're after my distillery? You can say that. But hey, I got a deal for you. Hand over the awamori, and we're all square on your debt. Huh? You'd walk away from 20 million yen just like that? The boss was going to use that cash to buy a pot of vintage anyway. Doing it this way cuts out the middleman. And besides, you can't exactly buy a 130-year-old awamori on the market, no matter how much cash you got. The way I look at it, this is a pretty sweet deal. Huh. Boss must really love this stuff. You bet. That's the only reason I know all this shit. You know, Matsushima-san, I know it might not mean much coming from me, but really do make the best awamori. You really think so? Oh, yeah. From now on, I want you to stop borrowing from shady fellows like me. Get yourself a solid business plan and leave all this debt nonsense behind, you hear? I will. In the meantime, get that baby over to our office. We'll settle your debt right then and there. Can't believe it. I saved my distillery. And it's all thanks to you, Kiryu-san. Thank you so much. You should be thanking the ancestors who buried that pot of awamori. Here, take this. The special little something I found collecting dust in our family stores. You'll make way better use of it than I ever would. I didn't really do that much, but okay. You got a Shisa belt. Well, I've got to go deliver this. Hope I see you around sometime. And so, I kind of love the way that one resolves, just because it's like, they're all just, everything works out so beautifully. It's nice. It's cute. It's cute. In so much as anything can be particularly cute. So, that belt sucks. We don't need it. Good guy loan shark? Still kind of a crap, but they're all just guys. They're all just a bunch of guys. So yeah, he had a goal, and when he realized he could just beeline it straight for his goal, he took it. like kind of a pragmatic way of going about it. So here's a fun thing about this particular game. Not all the sub-stories that you can do actually show up on the map. So we actually have to go looking for them. Which is going to be a little tough. And not all of them are going to be like available right away. In fact, there are some that we're not going to do until a bit later. You want to help me blow off some steam? I haven't been having the best day, you see. Not like you have a choice. Prepare to die, bitch! At the very least, the lone shark who's less bad than most. Not as good as Miss Tatsu, of course. Oh yeah, Miss Tatsu is the best. But she tries to be fair. Oh wait, you're not a guy. I mean, you're a guy, but you're not. Oh, I don't know. I'm making a lot of assumptions here. But this person needs to eat some fish. Bonk. Less overtly terrible than most, perhaps. Ah, yeah, that's enough. I'm feeling all better now. Just take this and let me off the hook, man. And we got 5,000 out of it. Lovely. I don't know exactly where one particular set of dudes is going to be, but I think it's going to be up north. How much experience do we have, actually? 9. Ooh, we can pick up something. For a brutal attack where you slam one enemy down onto another on the ground. That would be good. But I think I want to work on body. Anything that gets us off the ground faster is good. More items. And how's our inventory looking? Not great. But we do get some equipment. Ooh. Stop enemy attacks. Work your body. Make sure you don't hurt nobody. Anyway. Let's dump a bunch of stuff just to get it out of the way. I don't really actually want that, so we'll get rid of it for now. Hey, Bab. Bab! Stun gun and a Shisa pendant. Ooh, I wonder if we can get enough. Because if we can get one more Shisa item and get the full set, I think we get a set bonus. I might be wrong about that, but we'll give it a shot. In fact, we don't need this much stuff. We've been pretty good so far. Oh. Had to step away for a moment due to dinner. How'd the treasure hunt go? It went great. It went so good. And, hey. Oh, spring rolls. Oh my god. Sorry. Everybody look at this. Everybody get hungry. Look at that. Oh my god. Oh my god. I want that. I want that so bad. Okay. My library hold on Legends and Lattes came in. It's very cute and contains lots of descriptions of pastry, which I really enjoy. Recommend it for if you enjoy cozy coffee shop AUs or for your D&D group. Ooh, I love that. I've seen that one around. I always thought about picking it up. Sakura Storm and Payback Ring. Ooh. So Sakura Storm is really good attack item. Making them stronger the more they're injured. We're not going to be using that because we're going to be good at video games. But I do like the idea of holding on to it just in case we find ourselves in a bad situation. Let's see, can I... Yeah, I can move this. Humph. Pork and mushroom and onion and bok choy. Oh my god. Here's a fucking gun. Thank you. And we got more armor, which is better than what we got. Is it? No. Actually, it's more evenly distributed. Okay. We'll dump it. I don't need to keep going back. Like, I have room to do this now. So I'm being kind of silly. Back when this game first released, this was the way you got DLC. Just like in Yakuza 0, just like Kiwami 1 and 2. So it's actually great to be able to just like run in and do this. Sorry for whipping the camera around everywhere. The new one has a skirt. Very cute. Very flattering. Okay. I think these are the guys I need to go after. Ow! Ow! It hurts! Hey, watch where you're going, jackass. Huh? You go around, walking around Hatsamachi and act like you haven't heard of us. You better learn who you're screwing with here, asshole. Aren't you kind of overreacting? We barely touched each other. Are you alright, Aniki? What's wrong? You break a bone or something? My shoulder. I think I got a compound fracture. Oh, the pain. Oh, the pain. Sorry, pal, but this just got serious. Our Aniki's hurt real bad. This is all your fault, clumsy ass. What you gotta say for yourself? I don't have time for your little game. Ain't you got a conscience, pal? You broke his damn shoulder. We really ought to sue you for the hospital bill, but we ain't no savages. How about you just hand over 10 grand and we call it even? Let me think. Sorry, but I'm not giving you a single yen. What are you, stupid? We were nice enough to give you a chance to settle out of court? Huh? Now you're just fucking with us. We're gonna send you floating down the Kabochi River. In an inner tube made up of your flesh, yeah. So I love this little pop song they have in the background for this. It's just an adorable little song. Okay, can we get our heat gauge up high enough for this? Yes. Boop. Wow. I love the concussive force of that one. You done? Sorry. You must have been confused. Hey, I think getting hit fixed my shoulder. Really? Oh, did you hear that, mister? You fixed his shoulder. We hope this covers your trouble. Hey, we got 10,000 yen. Well, gotta be going. And so that one's done. Hooray! So, there's really not a lot left to do. There is one other thing we can play, but I can't remember where it is. But it's a very particular stall. Oh, yeah. There it is. But we haven't gotten hurt much, so we're going to run down there after we see about a particular sub-story that should be on our way. We're going to try and clean up each chapter as much as we can, with not too many exceptions. And I think what I'm going to try and go for is getting as close to 100% of this game as possible, like getting the Platinum Trophy, which I've never done before. Thank you for listening. That was an Okinawan folk song called The Rose Balsam. It's actually pretty good. A lot of Okinawan folk songs have themes of love. Like this next tune about a young man pining for a woman. It's called The Moon's Beauty. If you have some time to spare, why not stay a while and listen? Not a bad idea. Now, without further ado, The Moon's Beauty. Hey! The hell you think you're doing? Who gave you permission to pollute the airwaves with that wailing? You there. Graham. Not to let the sea here. Get moving. And you! How many times we gotta tell you to quit that howling? I can perform wherever I want. You don't get to decide where I can and can't sing. I will see who decides what once I wire your trap shut. We've had it up to here with you and your stupid old-time ditties. Hey! What are you doing? Please, it's not my grandma's Sanshin. Sanshin, you're gonna break it. Is it that important to you? Ah, don't worry then. We'll make a real smash hit out of it. This looks bad. I'm not gonna get involved. Scratch that. I feel like punching something. You punks are the only things getting smashed today. And who the hell are you? Mind your own damn business, Pops. Want to stand up for this asswipe? Then it's your turn to face the music. Excuse me, young man. Can you play a folk song good for beating down fools? I would love if they went for that. Kind of too bad they didn't. Anything I could pick up? I got a bike. Let's do that. Oh! Bonk. Time to get involved. For the sake of art! You're gonna be sorry. Let's you wait. Next time you're toast. Thank you so much. I really owe you for stepping in like that. Don't mention it. Listening to that nice song of yours was all the thanks I needed. Oh, you mean the Rose Balsam? I learned that song from my grandmother when she first taught me how to play the Sanshin. Your parents' counsel as your compass, with virtue as your shield, you can face this world with a will as strong as steel. All of my grandmother's life lessons are right there in the lyrics. I bet that's why it's the first one she had me learn how to play. It's a beautiful song. I agree. And it's even more important to me nowadays. My grandmother, she passed away last year. She once told me that music is all I have, so the kindness of strangers is all I can rely on to make my way in the world. I sing that song in her memory, but I never forget the lesson she taught me. Sounds like she'll be proud of you. Hang in there, all right? I'll do my best. Thanks again for your help. Oh, and here, please take this. It's an Okinawan delicacy. Kind of like a donut. You got a sata andagi. Thank you. I can keep singing here, sharing my mother's song with everyone. My grandmother's song with everyone. Keep it up. I'll be cheering you on. Hell yeah. That's already 5 sub-stories done. 4% of all sub-stories complete. Ugh. Can you imagine? So, let's see. Ooh, got enough to move our body count up. I mean stat. Swiftly regain your guard in tight situations where your guard has been broken. Yes, we're absolutely doing that. I also love that Doug's been calling Kiryu old man since the series started. Oh yeah, like he's... Oop. You stepped on my foot back there, you bastard. I'm willing to look the other way for a bit of cash, though. You think you can ignore me? This ain't gonna end well with you walking away. This ain't gonna end with you walking away. I feel like all you dorks are behind the times, seeing as I went over to the boss of all the Yakuza on this island, called him a big Dorcas Malorcas, and left his ass on red. It's true. Dude, stop frickin' blocking. The curse of Yakuza 3. Tata and Doggy looks taste-tastic. Sure do. And these developers love their food. Quick crunch. Sorry. I love a rice cake. Best part is, a little sip of water, goes down quick. Yeah. Sorry for picking a fight with you. Really, I didn't mean nothing. You can have this. A swanky shard of tempered glass. In fact, let's look at that. Yeah. Oh, I've had these. Or I've had something very similar. They're tasty. Hell you think you're looking at, friend? Actually, you know what? I'm in a good mood today. I'll let you off easy. If you hand over your wallet. No, thank you. So beat his ass. We're working our way over to a little food cart. Which is great. I love food carts. Shut up. Bonk. Wow, that just like blew him apart. I love that. That dude does not live anymore. Ooh. And we can continue. Broken Shisakun. This piece of glass was part of a bigger family heirloom that you smashed when you pile drive me into that mailbox. I'm sorry. Give me a break, man. You're a freaking monster. Sure. Whatever helps you sleep at night. Welcome. What can I get you today? We're gonna get just one item at a time. Narf. Thanks. Come again. So, we need to actually get into a few fights so that we can get our health down just a little bit. Oh, hey, dude. I can tell you're not just some guy off the street. You got some real fire in your eyes. You're a real player, aren't you? I got a great place I'd like to show you. Follow me if you're interested. Yeah, lead the way. You won't regret this. Follow me. It's right through this door. Soba, soba, soba. What is this place? It's a gambling hall. Perfect place to cut loose and have some fun. All right, so we're gonna real quick take a look at the prizes. So we can get plates, which, as we've seen before, can net us a bunch of money, especially platinum plates. We also have like a bunch of items that if we get everything together, including materials, which will be very necessary later if we decide to do some things, are things you can't really get anywhere else, usually. Anyway, let's see if there's some other fights we can get into. I just want to pop our health down a little bit. Don't care. Come on. Where's a dude? Where's a dude who wants to fight? Where's a dude who wants to fight? I would love a dude who fights. You seem like you're a tough guy, but you're not. You're just a guy. Wow. I guess we'll just have to move on because, like, nobody wants to fight. All right. Let's go golfing. So we're going to save beforehand because there's something I want to do that I don't do very well. It's not going to be easy. I don't know if this is part of the main story or if it's a sub-story, but just in case. Let's go to the golf course station and actually move the story along. Welcome, sir. Are you a member of our club? Well, no. So you're a visitor. Do you have a guest pass? My deepest apologies, sir, but this is a highly exclusive club for local businessmen and government officials only. If you don't have an invitation from a current member, I'm going to have to ask you to leave. I'm very sorry, sir. Damn it. How am I ever going to find a Casca if I can't even get into the club? If you'll allow me to intrude. I hear you don't have a guest pass. Yeah, I didn't realize this was a private club. In that case, why don't you join me for a couple of holes? Really? I was actually meant to meet a friend here, but seems he won't be showing up. I suppose he had some last-minute business to attend to. I'm not too fond of playing by myself, though, so if you wouldn't mind joining me, I'd be glad to have you along. And who are you exactly? Where are my manners? My name is Akaska. You mean from the city council? I take it you've heard of me. May I ask your name? It's Kiryu. Well then, Kiryu-san. Shall we play? Yeah, let's do it. Talk about luck. This is the perfect chance for me to get closer to Akaska. All the earlier food talk gave me the craving, so I'm going to make cookies. Oh, hell yeah. I got paid on Friday, so I'm thinking about buying a cake pan and making some box cake for the first time this week. Yes, get caked up, Crow. Okay, so we got change shot direction, switch to camera mode, select club, move impact point, which is going to be handy. Let's see. Change shot range. All right. I think I remember how this works. I'll take the first shot, if you don't mind. Be my guest. L1 and R1 to change shot direction. Change close by tilting the right stick up and down, which is kind of weird, but we're not going to be messing with that too much. These nerds really went and put a whole golfing minigame in this game. Yep. Press triangle to change the shot range to half the distance. Use the directional buttons to change the impact point. Some points will put a spin on the ball. Hold down X to build shot power. Release X to set the shot power. After setting the power, press X just as the cursor is aligned with the ball to deliver the optimal impact. Hey, you're pretty good. I'm not sure I'd go that far. Wind's just been blown in my favor today, that's all. Do you golf often, Kiryu-san? Not really, no. Ah, well, practice makes perfect. Right. Okay, so. You see that there is a blue dot up here. We've got a fair bit we can do here, so. I want to curve the ball a little bit. We'll see if this actually works out. Let's take a mulligan. Okay, so we really are... Woo! Hey, you know what? I'll take it. All right. Let's see. I don't want to go too far. What's... A putting wedge is not going to do it. This thing has a range of 100 yards, and it's split up into 4 segments, so we really only want to get a tiny little smack roll. Yeah, let's try it. Let's retry. Let's see what we can do. Perfect. I don't think I need to retry that one. Let's see. I'm nervous because I have cooked literally nothing ever. I can make pancakes. I made a lasagna once and some lemon bars like 10 years ago, but box cake feels cheap and not forbiddingly expensive if I fuck it up. Yeah. So you're pretty much good. Okay, so we don't need to hit this very far. Doesn't look like it's uneven. There we go. Birdie. Thank you for the mulligans. It's a good place to start. And at the end, cake. I should make one too. Wow, Kiryu-san, your form is fantastic. Me? I don't think so. No need to be modest. You're a natural. Shall we head to the next hole? Sounds good. Next hole. We are just going to sit here and play a small round of golf. I'm feeling funfetti. Yes. Hey, what sort of work do you do, Kiryu-san? I run an orphanage called Morning Glory. Wow, taking care of all those children is quite a task. It's not easy, sure. But nothing makes me happier than seeing them smile. Oh, that's wonderful. I didn't know you enjoy your work, Kiryu-san. What vital work it is. Let's get this hole started. I love how he just goes right in. No hesitation. And he made... That was a good, solid shot, too. Okay, so we got 145. Can we... Let's see. Now, I don't want... Putting wedge would be a terrible idea. We've got a heavy draft over here, so we could, theoretically, put a little backspin on this. Let's see. And we don't want it to go all the way, so we want it a little bit past that third hatch mark. Hot damn! I was not expecting that. Okay, so 1.2 yards. Ha! Okay, maybe golfing is doing well for me right now. I got some good luck with it. I'm happy. Speaking of the orphanage, Kiryu-san, how many kids do you have there? 9, all in elementary school. And you take care of them all by yourself? Do you have any helpers? No, but the oldest girl, Haruka, takes on a lot of that responsibility. She'll be starting 6th grade next month. The chores are divided up between all the kids. Everyone has to help out. How wonderful! Too many kids these days sit around watching TV while their parents do all the work. Now, we head to the next hole. I mean, that's not so bad. As a professional, Kiryu-san, what are your thoughts on the youth of today? Well, things were definitely different when I was a kid, but with how drastically the world has changed, I guess that's not too much of a surprise. I'd say the real problem is that we spoon-feed everything to kids nowadays. There's no room for imagination anymore. Back in my day, we'd come up with games we'd all play together when we were bored. And since we had lots of kids of different ages, we had to make rules that were fair to everyone. We didn't want to exclude anyone just because of their age or ability. It was through those playground games that we first learned about cooperation, what it means to help others. These days, though, it's all about video games and the internet. From what I hear, most kids would rather stay in their rooms than go outside to play. True, we didn't have any of those luxuries when we were young. Children nowadays certainly have it good. But in a way, I feel sorry for them. Bullying seems to have grown more prevalent as well. I will admit, it's always been present. But incidents appear to be even more malicious recently. Perhaps the children of today lack basic consideration for their fellow students. Looks like it, yeah. So most of this conversation is just leading up to the bullying issue. But it's hard not to feel a little bit like, Kiryu, you're sounding like an old fogey. Are you an old fogey? Please don't be an old fogey. Anyway, just a little bit before the hatch mark. Okay, I'll take it. I like that we spoon feed them everything bit because it sounds like a shitty old man complaint. But the very next line makes a lot of sense. Yeah, it's weird, right? Like, they're not being shitty and awful. Oh, damn it. I'm going to take a mulligan on that one. I keep forgetting you have to hold the button down. I'm going to take a mulligan on that one, too. Look, if we're going to be allowed to take a mulligan, we're going to take it. There we go. Still got our birdie. And he bogeyed! Oh, damn. Kiryu-san, I have another question about your children. If you don't mind. How do they spend their free time? Well, we don't have a computer or any games, so for the most part, they all play together outside. All the older kids really look after the younger ones, too. It's like we're one big family. Ah, that sounds lovely. Would it be alright if I paid you a visit sometime? Of course, I'd be glad to have you. So, we wound up going 3 under, and Akaska just managed to make it out. Yes, I beat up an old man again. This time without my fists. He is fogeying it up right now. He's got at least 3 more games of crime shenanigans. Let him fogey. I do like when they get to let him be old a little bit. But also, I enjoy his perspective, if only because, like, he's clearly talking about, like, what he's viewing in terms of, like, how he was raised and how he's raising his kids, and the fact that he sees this bullying coming at them, and, like, he can only point out the differences he sees. So, of course, he would point to the internet. He would point to video games. He would point to all that, even though he likes them himself. I have to thank you for the match, Kiryu-san. Golf isn't much without an enjoyable conversation to go with it. I hope I'll have the chance to stop by your orphanage sometime soon. I mean that sincerely. We'd love to have you. Perhaps there's even some way the city could support all the charitable work you do for those children. If you ever need anything, please feel free to give me a call. I'll do everything within my power to help you. I appreciate that, Akaska-san. Farewell now. See you later. Ah, and before I get, I signed you up on my permanent guest list, so you'll be free to visit the club whenever you please. Perhaps we'll even play again sometime. I hope so. Wasn't there something I was here for? Kasuga had nothing but nice things to say about Morning Glory. I bet that'll make Shiro feel better. So, we get to go back, and, Elm's like, don't worry. You're not going to get messed with. Not like that, anyway. Rice cake time. Oh, hey! Oh, Akasuko-san. Good to see you again, Kiryu-san. I told you I'd stop by, didn't I? Yeah, but not like teleport here. Yeah, though I wasn't expecting it to be so soon. Once an idea crosses my mind, I simply have to see it through as soon as possible. Oh, so you have ADHD. Daichi in the house! Yeah, Uncle Kaz. Hey, you forgot to say hello to our guest. Take your shoes off before you go inside. Hi, Uncle Kaz. We're home. You two have a good day at school? Uh-huh. Oh, I guess. Hi, mister. Hi. Hello there, kids. Come on, Izumi-chan. Okay. Such energetic kids. Oh, God.
その様子じゃ負けたか。
次は絶対勝つ。
Gonna get it ass.
子供ですな。
あれ？お客さん？
ああ、挨拶しろ。
はじめまして、シロです。
ほう、ちゃんと挨拶もしっかりできて気持ちのいい子だ。
おい、あんたが桐生だな。この子供にあんたどういう教育してるんだ。見ろ、喧嘩であざだらけだ。
He looks
どう
like
し
a
てくれ
bully.
るんだ。
ああ、橋本さん、お久しぶりですね。
ん？
Eh,
赤坂先生。
Have you met my friend Kiryu? Shiro, they can't touch the orphanage. You've got to tag or drop the kid. You're okay on that front. Bro, they couldn't even give the poor kid a ball of cotton for his nose. Whoa. What are you doing here? Brutally, I have been wanting to pay this orphanage a visit for some time now. Oh, of course, I didn't waste any time when Kiryu-san here invited me. I needed to see the children he clearly loves so much for myself. They'll certainly grow into fine young adults. Is it the environment or perhaps Kiryu-san's guiding hand? What's your secret? Honestly, I can't take that much credit. They're all really independent. I only step in when absolutely necessary. I see. You should take a page out of his book, Hashimoto. Yes, sir. I agree. Hey, what about Shiro? He thinks he's better than all his regular kids because he doesn't have any parents. What? I'm sorry. Could you walk me through the logic of that one, please? Could you just, like, get... You know what? I'm just going to go get a billboard. Just wheel it out. You just mark with the dry erase marker. How the fuck that's supposed to work out? Don't speak to him like that, young man. He didn't choose to be an orphan. None of these kids did. If you were really his friend, you would help him solve his problems, not make them worse. Oh, so you want me to be his dad? What? Whatever, you'll fart. Well, I never. I feel sorry for that boy's parents. I'm sure being his teacher is hard enough, Hashimoto-sensei. Well, I should be going. I must say, Kiryu-san, it warms my heart to see how happy and healthy your children are. You have the full support of the city, I assure you. I love that. Yoshinori quit while you're behind. Hi, Uncle Kaz. Hey, Haruka. How was school? Good. Are the others back already? Yeah, they got home a while ago. Shiro too? I hope he's okay. Don't worry, Haruka. Shiro's going to be just fine. He did get his face completely wrecked, so you are going to need some hydrogen peroxide, some bandages, maybe a splint. I don't know. Just play it safe. Really? That's a relief. I was so worried when I heard he was getting bullied. But I'm glad everything's going to be okay. Me too. Well, I better go get dinner started. Be careful with the knives. Well, we didn't destroy him physically, but socially and emotionally works even better. Oh, yeah. Okay. Okay, Shiro. I'm gonna teach you how to do a tiger drop. We're not too far out from learning that, actually. Which I'm very hopeful for. Let's see. I see a box over there, so we're gonna go grab it. And I think I see something off to the right. Well, you see, he doesn't have parents, which means nobody tells him when to sleep or when to stop playing video games. That could be the logic, yeah. But goddamn, what a thing to say. Just, I don't know. There's something about it that just resonates with me because, like, man, sometimes kids really suck. It's the unbeatable strategy. It breaks through defenses and negates damage. Come on, give it back. I will, just not yet. Sorry, Taichi. Sounds like Taichi and Ayako are up in arms over something. I better go take a look. Just give me my money back. I don't have it right now. Can you wait until I get my allowance? That's not till next week, and a new Ninja Rangers manga comes out today. All the kids at school are going to read it before me. I'm sorry, Taichi. Ugh, whatever. You better pay me back soon, liar face. It is time to step in this shit. Why didn't you pay Taichi back, Ayako? Did you lose the money or accidentally spend it? Come on, this isn't like you. When you borrow something from someone, you have to make sure you give it back. But, don't be afraid. You can tell me. Someone stole it. What? One of the other kids? Are you sure? Maybe it just fell out of your pocket. No, I keep all my money in my wallet inside my bag. So whoever stole it would have to know it was there. All right. I'm going to get to the bottom of this. No! Ayako, we have to find out what happened. But I'll go round up the others. Wait for me in the dining room. Okay. Well then. They are starting to become crime lords. Hey, can you two go to the dining room for me? What's wrong, Uncle Cass? Nothing really. We just need to have a family discussion about something. Oh, okay. Did something happen? I'll tell you later. See you girls in the dining room. Okay. All right. What's next? Oh, yeah. 3 of them right over here. What are you doing, kid? Goji. Oh, Uncle Kaz. What's up? Can you 3 go and wait for me in the dining room? Isn't it kind of early for dinner? We're gonna have a house meeting. Why? What happened? You'll know soon enough. Just go wait for me, okay? All right. Come on. Assemble the council, Haruka. A decision must be made. You know, you're giving them time to corroborate their alibis. He'll be fine. Oh. Hi, Taichi. Taichi. Uncle Kaz, you gotta help. I gave Ayako some money, but she's not giving it back. I know. I heard you two arguing earlier. Then why won't you do something? I am. Go wait in the dining room. All of us are going to have a talk about what's going on here. What do you mean? Looks like someone stole the money from Ayako. Huh? Like, someone here? I'm not sure yet. That's why I want to have this meeting. Just wait for me in the dining room, okay? Yeah, okay. Hi, Marnie. She is taken to sitting directly in front of me during streams. Which is, yes, hilarious and adorable. However, the mysterious reveal in the dining room. Yeah, she likes to sit directly in front of me, and I kind of grew out of the habit of stopping her because it's too warm to sleep in her bed. Oh, hey. What's up, Uncle Kaz? There's something we need to talk about. Wait for me in the dining room, okay? Okie dokie. Dun, 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 dun. Okay. I think we just need to grab Ayako now. God. I think Lark and I still have the plan to do Phoenix Wright together on here and do all the voices. Get on over to the dining room. Ayako? Okay. I fucking walk. I love it so much. Let's see. Anyone missing? Just Arca, really. And she's right over here. Where have you been, Uncle Kaz? We're supposed to be getting dinner ready. Looks like dinner's gonna have to wait. Huh? Why? Ayako's money has gone missing. Huh? Do you think someone stole it? Sounds like it. One day it was in her wallet, and next it was gone. That's awful. Anyway, we're gonna meet in the dining room. I want you there too. Alright. Well, that's everyone. Time to find out what happened. If you squint, the assembled orphans kind of look like a Tojo clan meeting. They do. I wonder if each orphan will get their own dramatic name card. And that's pretty much all we know. Ayako's really worried, and rightfully so. The money got taken right out of her wallet, after all. Now, I don't like doing this any more than you do, but if one of you stole the money, I need you to speak up. I can't imagine who it would be. Everyone looked so innocent. Ayako, when did you first notice it was gone? You have saddled me with unnecessary feelings. I think it was 2 days ago. All right, then. Did any of you notice anything weird going on? Were there any strangers hanging around or anything? I think I saw something. Riona was digging around in Ayako's bag. Riona? Ayako said I could borrow her paint, so I was getting it out of her bag. You don't think I stole the money, do you, Uncle Kaz? Of course not. Now that I think about it, didn't Mitsuo just buy a new model set? It's a pretty fancy one, too. Kind of suspicious timing, don't you think? Well, Mitsuo, how did you get the money for something like that? Huh? I saved up for weeks, that's how. I didn't do anything wrong, Uncle Kaz. I even stopped buying snacks so I could save up quicker. Besides, don't they say the first guy to speak up is usually the one who did it? What was that? You heard me. Stop it, you two. Uncle Kaz, what do we do? All right, we're done here. This was clearly a mistake. But somebody stole the money, right? Yeah, he's right. Look, we're not going to keep sitting here flinging accusations at each other. It's not what being a family is about. But I'll say it again. If one of you did take the money, you can come talk to me whenever you want. I won't tell the others. Haruka Saromura, Mooring Glory, orphanage captain. The only thing that accomplished is making everyone doubt each other. Although, you'd be missing a lot more than Ayako's money if the thief had come from outside. As much as I hate to admit it, one of the kids must have stolen it. Guess the only option now is looking through their things. Somebody stole the Morning Glory's 10 billion yen! Oh, God. Well. Boo. What were you doing in here, Eri? Nothing. Cookie's almost done baking! I'm excited. That's Ayako's bag, right? You know you can't dig around in there without her permission. Come on. Just tell me what you were doing. She was the only one with her head hanging down. Or is there a reason you don't want to say? You're wrong! Uncle Kaz, what's wrong with Eri? I found her looking through your bag. Huh? Oh! Is something else missing? Nuh-uh. Actually, the money's back in my wallet. What? Eri. I guess we get to talk to Eri. Thought I saw something shiny. I did not. Now, if I were a tiny child trying to escape responsibility, where would I hide? The beach, of course. All right, Eri. It's time you told me what's going on.
ごめんなさい。
I'm sorry, Uncle Kaz. I'm really, really sorry. Oh, it was you. I promised my friends I'd go to the movies with them, but I didn't have any money. And why'd you promise? I never get to do stuff with them. They have real parents, so they get way more allowance than I do. And you have 9 of us to take care of, so I can't ask for more. My friends know I can't afford a lot, so they never ask me to do stuff with them. But when they asked me to go to the movies, I was really happy. I couldn't say no to that, so I just took the money. I was going to give it back next time I got my allowance, I swear, but... Sorry, Uncle Kaz. I'm glad you were planning to pay her back, but you can't borrow something that's not yours without asking first. That's stealing. I know. But you gave the money back. And now you've confessed, too. That's really brave of you. The next step now is apologizing to Ayako. Think you can do that for me, Eri? But I made everyone so mad. No one's going to forgive me. Especially not Ayako. Well, we'll just see about that.
エリちゃん。
さあ、勇気を出せ。
I also love just, again, they're so good at making kids in these
綾
games.
子ちゃん。私。ありがとう。そして、ごめん。なんで綾子ちゃんが謝るの？本当はね、私エリちゃんがお金持ってくところ見ちゃってたんだ。でもね、私その場でエリちゃんのこと止めてあげられなかった。エリちゃんのことを本当に思ったら、私あの場で言うべきだった。後悔してるんだ。私の方がお姉ちゃんなのに勇気がなかった。私にもっと勇気があればこんな大きなことにならなかったのに。だからごめん。私も
I love a good children's soap opera.
ごめんね。ごめんね。
That was adorable. I do love the idea of Ayako just being like, look, I wasn't a good enough older sister to actually, like, be responsible in this situation when I had everything at my disposal. So, like, I kind of set myself up for this and didn't confront you, even though I knew everything. Like, it's... So, like, yeah, Eri messed up, and she was trying to do the right thing by the end, but was very clearly just like, crap. So... These poor kids got too much responsibility on them, but damned if they don't own up to it and look out for each other, right? Like, this whole game, you're just going to fall in love with these kids. There are going to be some weird parts that I'm kind of, like, waiting for. Because it's going to be, they were trying their best. But, Ayako kind of has Yayoi's walk. The badass corridor power walk. Bird's eye view really accents it. Come on, you two. Let's get back inside. What's wrong? Everyone's so angry. I wonder what they're going to do when they find out Eri took the money. I mean, Koji and Riona are already fighting. What do we do, Uncle Kaz? Everyone's going to hate me. No one is going to hate anyone. I'll tell you what. Leave the talking to me. What I need you two to do is... Got it?
ごめんなさい。
I'm so sorry, Uncle Kaz. Come on, let's get everyone in the dining room. Okay, I'll go round them up. Me too. We're gonna handle this like real Yakuza, goddammit. I think I see a piece of trash. Thank God I don't have to clean my screen. It really was a piece of trash. You got to clean the beaches. If you see some trash, you better pick it up. Kids are very weird. Like, they got their own logic. They don't have everything yet. And I know a lot of adults who are just as weird because they don't know what the hell what the hell is going on. Listen up. We got Ayako's money back. Really? Then you know who the thief is. Not so fast. I actually have to apologize to all of you. Huh? Why? Well, Eri came to me yesterday saying she found some money, but I guess it slipped my mind today. Seriously, Eri? Where'd you find it? In the yard. And how much was it? 1,000 yen. Which is exactly how much you were missing. Right, Ayako? Yeah. Meaning, there's a good chance the money Eri found yesterday is the same money that went missing from Ayako's bag. There's no other possibility. Don't you guys think? I guess. Sounds about right to me. So then, nobody stole the money. Why was I getting blamed for it? I'm sorry, Mitsuo. All of this could have been avoided if I had just remembered sooner. Everyone. I'm really sorry. Sorry's not good enough. Yeah, I got called a thief. Yeah, me too. Hold on, guys. Wait. I'm the one who dropped the money, so if you're going to get mad at anyone, get mad at me. Hey, I should have said something sooner too, really. I'm really sorry, everyone. See? Uncle Kaz was just a little forgetful, on account of how old he is. Isn't that right? You're basically one step away from the retirement home, right? Right? I think we should be glad none of us turned out to be thieves. Yeah, I guess. Sorry, Yona. Don't worry about it. I'm sorry for suspecting you, Mitsuo. Whatever. I probably deserved it for how I treated Koji. Hey, it's all in the past now. I'm just glad I got my money back. So now I'm realizing I'm starving. When's dinner, Uncle Kaz? I want to eat too. Me three. Oh, yeah. We totally forgot about dinner. Right. Let's get moving. And make it snappy, Uncle Kaz. Try not to eat the table while we're gone. Actually, why don't you all go play outside while we cook? I'll come get you when it's ready. Okay. Here are the Peacemaker rules. Good job, my dude. On account of all the punches he's taken to the head. Well, I guess we better get started. Right. Cooking minigame unlocked. Not really. I wish. Shit, that would rule. All right. So, let's see if we run into any more story bits before we hit the living area. Ah, Oji-san. So you can actually see a little picture in the back, a little drawing they did of Kiryu, and a picture of Kaoru. Or Kaoru? It's been a minute. I'm trying to wait for this to like pan over. Look at that. Hanging out with a kitty. Giving a peace sign. I love that picture. It's so good. And he has his jacket for his normal outfit, just hanging out. Unfortunately, there are no cooking minigames in this one, but there are... There are some later that we'll be able to get into. It's going to be a good time. So, I think we're good for the day. We're at time. We're a little over. I wanted to like play around a little bit more, but I think that's a stream. And then on a nice quiet note, in a game that's all about very, very, very low stakes where nothing bad is going to happen. Right? Right. So, we'll call it here. I want to thank everybody for coming. I've been Robin and Interjack without a C and will continue to be so for the foreseeable future. Still waiting for the right moment to start Spook Month with Luigi's Mansion. But we are still going to be back on our regular schedule. If you would like to support the channel, you can subscribe on Twitch, which I would really appreciate. Get you a whole bunch of emotes, custom made, and you can use them all over the place, and they're really fun. I like them. You can also support me on patreon.com/Anderjack for art. Subscribe on youtube.com/Anderjack, where you can get VODs along with Twitch. Available in perpetuity and specially curated into playlists, so you can just throw it on and be good to go. Or you can tip me at kofi.com/Anderjack. All of these ways really help me out. I'll be making the VODs for this and the previous episode available for those of you who are live pretty much as I sign off of here. So, once again, thank you all for coming. Get hydrated, get vaccinated, get masked up. Be good, be safe, be awesome, be gone. Bye.